sure why he's still in the UFC, but he's still in the UFC. So we'll tune in. But I like the card. Plus, my girl Elize Reed is on the card from right a couple towns over from me, and she actually is the coach of my little cousin who's 24, who's been doing some MMA. So I'm excited to see her fight. I watched a couple of her fights in the Cage Fury. Cage is a Cage Fury she was in.
Yeah, CFFC, Cage Fury.
And, I watched her last fight. It was really exciting. So, fight fans, if you haven't seen her fight, I'm going to talk about her a little more when you lead into that. But I'm pretty excited to watch her fight. I should be calling her fight on MMA, on the Rush Hour MMA. He's going to have me on just for her fight for the prelims about 5 o'clock on Saturday. So I like this card. What are your thoughts? I like it.
No, I agree with you. Like that, those were a couple of the prelim fights that I wish that we were going to be talking about today. But I'll just mention that since you're a fan of her and then you know her, she technically right now is still the CFFC, I think, atomweight champion.
Yeah, and
she's going to be moving up 2 weight classes to go into the UFC to fight Sijara Eubanks, and I'm a fan of hers. I don't know if she's going to win the belt just because the height difference, and then the fact that she's moving up 2 weight classes, so that could have an effect on her. But I told people basically the past couple of days, she is tough as shit. Yep. She's going to be hard to submit, which is the thing for Eubanks. And I do think that the 3rd round would go to Reed because Eubanks has a gas tank issue.
Exactly.
So I think for right now, with that one, I think it's going to be 29-28 Eubanks. But anything could happen after that 1st round.
Right. So let me give you some, so my little cousin, I hit him up. I gave him she's a minus 290 or a plus she's a plus 290 on DraftKings. And he's like, he doesn't bet. He's like, I might make my first bet. Obviously, he's partial. I'm partial. Yeah. You're a part, I made you partial to her. But I got to tell you, in the Cage Fury, he's been telling me for a while about her that they put her against a girl that wherever she's fighting, like whatever promotion she's fighting for, they put her in there to lose to the person they want to win, like some good looking girl or some girl who's they want to promote, and she comes in and blows it up. She comes in and beats the girl, and then that person that they wanted to promote's gone now. So Eubanks, I told my cousin if she can get past the first couple minutes with her, 2 minutes or so, and the size isn't a problem, then she'll win the fight. I think if she's getting manhandled early, I can't see it stopping just because, again, the weight you're talking about. But she has more skills than Eubanks. You can't deny that. It's solely a weight issue in this fight. And if it's not an issue, like we think it will be, or you think it will be as well, then I think she wins. I think she'll win the fight. It all depends if the weight is an issue, though.
Yeah, that, and then the takedown defense. She hasn't been the best defending the takedown. So if she gets taken down several times, I think that Eubanks can just win by holding her down on the ground for the first 2 rounds. But if she can have any bit of takedown defense in the fight, it'll look good for her keeping the fight standing, because she has UFC quality striking, and that's something Eubanks doesn't really have. She has more of the grappling.
Yeah, I feel like Eubanks' couple of fights I've seen, she's been on her feet a lot, though, standing. I don't know if it was because of the person's takedown defense or she chose to bang. I know she has power, but it's winging power. It's Francis power. It's it's not pinpoint. It's not combination. It's more like a haymaker.
Like a looping shot that goes wide. Exactly. But yeah, I agree. But I think it's going to be a really nice fight. I think it's listed 2nd on the card. I think the first fight is Goldie and Belbita. So it's going to be a really nice early fight. Definitely check that out. Insight wanted to come on and give his insight on that before we break down.
Check out Elise, baby. Check her out.
Break down this main card. But if you want to talk to Insight afterwards, definitely hit him up. Follow his page at New Jersey Insight. Check it out, and then talk to him about that fight since he has the inside information. But let's get started with the main fight breakdown that we have